Wow, it's so much fun to sit out there and listen to the choir. They are great. I want to be brave. Hi, folks. My name is Bob Williamson. My pronouns are he, him, his. And a few weeks back, Michaela Cody Carazani in the chamber choir, and Jay Lee and Reverend Lisa and I were talking, and it was about owl. So, being an owl teacher, I was targeted in that group as the person to give a testimonial. And I thought it was a testimonial about owl, right? So, it says in your program that it's a Canvas testimonial. So just keep that in mind. All right, good. All right. So, owl. What is owl? Some of you may not know. It's sex ed, and it's a curriculum that was developed 50 plus years ago by the Unitarian Universalist Association and United Church of Christ. And it's been taught for many years here at First Parish. We're sort of a stronghold of that activity. It's a values-centered sexual health learning. Our young people get sex ed in school and in other places, but they're primarily about sexual health and reproduction. OWL looks at sexual health in a very, very complete fashion and thinks of it as circles of sexuality, and those not only include sexual health and reproduction, but they also include sexual identity, right? Intimacy, sensuality, and sexualization. These are all parts of a whole person, a whole community, and it's centered in values. It's a wonderful program. And so I'm not sure how many former OWL teachers there are here among us today, but Susan Larrabee, okay, Todd McFadden, who's off in Spain, I think, Bijan Edmond Gilbertson, Ethan Brackett, Jessica Aguilera Stewart, and Madeline Fine over the years. Oh, Reuben. Atta man. Anybody else I missed? Michael Shannon. Yes, Michael Shannon. There's a tree out front planted for Michael. Right. So at the end of every class, all students put questions in a question box. And the next week, the facilitators, I'm one of them, answer the questions. So I thought it'd be interesting to share with you a question from the question box, okay? So think about how you might answer this one. It kind of gets to the heart of the message today. And I don't know who wrote this. We don't know who puts what in the question box. We just answer the question. So you'll have to be thinking about the answer to this question, okay? How do you know that, quote, everyone who takes this class has said they enjoyed it, end quotes? Because somehow I doubt that I'm the only 13-year-old who doesn't want a sex ed class on a Sunday. All right. You know, it reminds me of that old, I don't know, there was a joke from my past that I can't remember, but one of the gestures is, it's about Moses, the reluctant shepherd, you know, why me, Lord? You know, it's one of those things. And I was reminded of Aaron's sermon in November. Why are we here? So apparently this person is preaching the same message, right? Why are we here, right? Well, why are we here? Well, for me, it's simple. Well, not so simple, but I think it's simple. I keep coming back. I come back for the community that opens me up and lifts me up. There is compassion here. There is learning here. There is much ministering that goes on here. And that was a concept that I learned a few years into my being here. And it really means the gifts you bring. So it doesn't apply to those people with collars exclusively. It applies to every one of us, right? Everyone has their ministry, their gift that they bring to others that nurtures them and nurtures others, right? So I don't know how you would answer this, Al participant, but I would say, so. I would say to that person, this youngster, this is your ministry. You are co-creating with this group a safe place to discuss sex. And it will make you squirm at times. What you will learn here with all of us will guide you when we are not around. When you are making decisions that will change your life. Your ministry here, now, can change your future and the future of those closest to you. Just like Reverend Martha Niebank said years ago, I'll do my best to, do my best, Martha. I'm not in this pulpit to make you comfortable. I'm not in this pulpit to make you comfortable. If you are uncomfortable with the service, look around the church. Someone here needs this service very much. Compassion, learning, ministry. I needed these very much 30 plus years ago. Now I'm older, a steward, an elder. My ministry is to nourish First Parish in where you experience compassion and are challenged to learn and discover your ministry. So, what is your ministry? You come to find something. If you receive something, what will you give in return? Our covenant says, we give ourselves one unto another. I feel you giving. I've felt it for years, and with all my heart, I thank you.